Look at my beautiful playlist. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create playlists. There's a couple different ways. Auto playlist, collaborative playlist, series of playlists, you name it, we got playlists. Let's go. If you are on your channel, logged in, of course, and you go to playlists, I'm just going to show you that I have tons of playlists. Now, a couple of things to note is that I don't do well with adding descriptions to playlists. Sometimes my videos too, so do as I say, not as I do. But anyways, on your playlist, you should have descriptions. I think I have one down here. There it goes. There's a description there. But you do want to add descriptions because it helps SEO. It helps when people are searching for your videos. Again, any open space for adding text, you want to use keywords. You want to use searchable terminology. But when creating playlists, the value is one, and I'm going to show you a playlist so we can make sense of this. Let's look at YouTube. So a couple of things, couple of benefits of having playlists. For one, if you share a video, share a playlist, people will continue. It's kind of like watching an old TV show, like actually watching Scandal. You're going to watch one episode, then another, then another. So you want people to kind of stay on your channel, or actually stay on YouTube in general, so YouTube can think that your channel is valuable. So that's one. Another thing that you can do is when you share, notice since I am in a playlist, it'll say share, but with this playlist starting from the current video. Now there's a couple other options here, but I use this for things where I want people to watch more than one video. So if they're learning one thing about YouTube, they want to learn maybe some other things. So you can go to any of your videos and you could share it directly from that playlist starting point, but then they'll be kind of in this loop. So yay! Okay. In your playlist, just to let you know, you can edit from the top if you already created it, but I'll show you how to create your playlist to begin with. So let's start that now. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my actual channel. Let's actually go ahead and create your playlist. So I'm on my own channel. The easiest way is to go to playlists. Let's see what the URL for that is. And actually there isn't a URL. So you could also go to my channel or go to the settings up there. But right now I just use the regular playlist here. Okay, so now we have all of our playlists. Some of these are my private playlists, save playlist, different things like that. You could make, so like this is a great example. So some of them I make private because I'm researching, or I want to look at something that they're doing, different things like that, or it might be private. So what I'm going to do is create a new playlist. It's going to be Pink Boss Club welcome videos, right? This is going to be a public list, and I'm going to show you a couple of things. Public means everyone can see it. YouTube is tracking your numbers. Unlisted, YouTube is still including that in your numbers, but for instance, like I have certain playlists that are unlisted, so I can share it with my group, but not everyone on Facebook, excuse me, I keep on saying Facebook, on YouTube can see it. Private means only you can see it, not tracking numbers. Maybe it's not ready to publish, but you have it up there. Okay? I'm going to click on create. It starts with nothing. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to actually create it. You're going to add a description. Again, this is where you want to be as descriptive as possible. I'm going to actually pause this so I can add my description. So I actually just copied and pasted it directly from my group on Facebook. Again, use keywords, searchable items. Okay, this indicates that it's public. This is the channel. There's no videos here. There's some details here. Delete and translate. Now, I'm not real versed in the translate portion because I don't need that. You're not going to see this because unless you have TubeBuddy installed. You can add videos here. So I'm going to click on add videos. Couple of things. I can search for things like social media. Okay, I can add anyone's video that's public, of course, to my playlist. Why would you want to do that? You still want people to stay on your channel, but you really want them to just stay on YouTube. YouTube kind of gives you credit for people staying on YouTube longer if you're the one who drew them in. So nothing wrong with putting other people's video here. You could also do collaborations that way. You could copy and paste a video if someone sends you a link, or your own YouTube videos. So this is one of the easiest ways. I can go through and select a couple videos. I am holding down my control key so I can go down and select multiple videos. And it should add them to the list, okay? Another way that you can do this is if I go into playlist settings, and I do this quite often because it's a lot easier. You could set up all your playlists with different subjects, put in your descriptions, and then you, from here, I'm gonna skip the first page for now, auto add, and you could add a rule. So the title contains YouTube, right? Each rule, so title, description contains tags, so you can actually set up your own kind of secret thing. So I could say my YouTube challenge channel, I can actually do a playlist for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that. It's going to tell you how many videos are going to be automatically added. And notice all of my YouTube videos are in here. Yay! You do want to be careful because if you have things that are unlisted, not private, but unlisted, they will show here too. So some of these I'm not really ready to show to other people, right? So what you can do is you can go through, first of all, let me change these settings. I'm going to take the auto add off by clicking on the delete and save. Okay, notice it does not take my videos off. In fact, I need to go back because it's still, okay. I can actually delete any of the videos on your right-hand side by clicking on the X. It's actually pretty quick. Another thing you could do is you could set which one is your playlist thumbnail. So I can say that I want this one or this one to be my thumbnail. So I can click on more and I can say set as playlist thumbnail. I can delete whichever ones I want. Maybe I want them to be in a manual order, so I'm ordering them in date or the way I want people to view it. So I can move this to the top. Notice you can add or edit notes. This is an intro for this video. And I'm going to be honest, I never use that, but I wanted to show you guys that. Okay, so you can actually add your intro, things like that. I'm going to show you one more thing. So in order to have that so you go through, you set everything manually. One thing you want to make sure is in your playlist settings, this is where it's public, unlisted, private. You want to make sure the ordering is manual if you want it in a certain order. But you also have the opportunity to do most popular first, date added, etc. Remember, on the main page, I believe only 6 show at a time. Then you have to click on more. I may be wrong. You have to look on that page to see. But basically, remember, not all of the videos are going to show up on that main page of your home page if you add your playlist. So you want to be cautious about which ones you show here. So I am going to basically delete most of these. Okay, so I'll keep a couple of these here. I'm going to go into the settings again. Notice you can add new videos on the top if that's a preference. You can set this as an official series. Now, one thing about a series, if you put a video in a playlist that's marked as official series, you cannot add that video to any other playlist. When would you do this? Maybe you have a series. So if you're doing, maybe I'm doing something like this, YouTube challenge, and each of the videos only are going to belong to that set of playlists, you can do that. Or if you're doing something like Mac makeup, 10 days of Mac makeup, or every Tuesday you do something on reviews, or you have kind of a show on YouTube, then you would actually set that. I don't usually set that. I don't see a need for myself. Allow embedding. So if someone actually comes to your playlist and they want to share it and embed it into their website or anything like that, you could turn that feature on or off. Now, for me, I would love for someone to embed it on my site. However, depending on what your channel is about, you may or may not want people to embed that, okay? If you're doing a lot of training, maybe you're concerned about copywriting or people taking your training, etc. We already did auto add. This is what I really want to show you guys because we're going to use it right now. Collaborators can add videos to this playlist. So I can actually allow people to add their own videos. Yay! Okay, let's copy this. And if you are a part of my YouTube challenge, I encourage you to create your welcome videos and add your welcome video here. After you do that, I will give a few people some other opportunities to add to other playlists. But for now, just go ahead and add to this playlist using the link that I send out in today's challenge. If you're not a part of that challenge, sorry, but you can sign up at socialnina.com/challenge. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. Now, once you have your playlist, and I'm gonna go to home, that's where you add it to your main page. So even though I don't have anything in that playlist, I'm gonna click on add section. And what I wanna select is a single playlist. I'm gonna find my playlist and it may not come up because I don't have anything in it. So I'm just gonna add just a random one. Okay, and that's how you would add them to your site. Now, if this information helped you in any way, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe, or share, like, and then subscribe, okay? If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything didn't work, please post your questions below in the comment section. I love hearing from you guys. Or if you want another video from me, just let me know. Other than that, talk to you later. Ciao.